Reader's Theater adaptation of
The Pied Piper of Hamelin,
a poem by Robert Browning. Hamelin, Townsend, Brunswick, by famous Hanover City, the river Weser, deep and wide, washes along the southern side, a pleasant spot you've never spied. But when begins my ditty, almost 500 years ago, to see the townsfolk suffer so from vermin was a pity.
Rats! They fought the dogs and killed the cats.
And bit the babies in the cradles, and ate the cheeses out of the vats, and licked the soup from the cook's own ladles.
Split open the kegs of salted spreads, made nests inside men's Sunday hats.
And even spoiled the women's chests by drowning their speaking and shrieking and squeaking in 50 different sharps and flats.
At last the people in the body to the town hall came flocking.
'Tis clear!
Cried they.
Our mayor's united.
And as for our corporation, shocking to think we by God's line earn.
For adults that can't or won't determine which best to rid us of our vermin.
You think because you're old enough to find that furry silly roll to eat.
Rouse up, sirs, give your brains a racking to find the remedy we're lacking.
Or sure as fate, we'll send you packing.
At this, the mayor and corporation prayed with a mighty consternation.
For a guilder at my ermine-gown cell, I wish I was a mile hence. It's easy to ask one rack one's brain. I'm sure my poor head aches again. I scratched it so, and all in vain. Oh, for a trap, a trap, a trap.
Just as he said this, what should hap? At the chamber door but a gentle tap.
Bless us!
Cried the mayor.
What's that? Only the scraping of shoes up the mat. Anything that sounds like a rat makes my heart go pit-a-pat. Come in.
The mayor cried, looking bigger, in did come the strangest figure. His queer long coat from heel to head was half of yellow and half of red.
And he himself was tall and thin, with sharp blue eyes, just like a pin, and that loose hair did swarthy skin.
No tuft on cheek, no beard on chin, yet looks or smiles, but now and then. No guessing his gift and kin.
And no one could enough admire that tall man in his great attire.
He advanced the council table and,
Please, your honors,
said he,
I am able by means of a secret charm to draw all creatures living beneath the sun that creep or swim or fly or run after me, so as you never saw. And I chiefly use my charm on creatures that do people harm. The mole, the toad, the Newton viper, and people call me the Pied Piper.
and here they noticed round his neck a scarf of red and yellow stripe, to match with his coat of the self same check, and at the scarf's end hung a pipe. And his fingers, they noticed, were ever straying, as if impatient to be playing upon this pipe as low as it dangled, o'er his vesture so old bangled.
Yet,
Said he,
for piper as I am, in Tartary I freed the champ that's due from a huge swarm of gnats. I eased in Asia the nizam of a monstrous brood of vampire bats. And as for what your brain bewilders, if I can rid your town of rats, will you give me 1,000 guilders?
1,000 guilders? 50,000.
was the exclamation of the astonished mayor and corporation. Into the street the piper stepped, smiling first a little smile, as if he knew what magic slept in the quiet pipe the while. Then, like musical adept, to blow his pipe his lips he wrinkled, and green and blue his sharp eyes twinkled, like a candle flame where salt is sprinkled. And ere 3 shrill notes the pipe uttered, we heard as if an army muttered, and the muttering grew to grumbling.
And the grumbling grew to mighty rumbling.
Out of the houses the rats came tumbling. Great rats, small rats, green rats, brownie rats.
Brown rats, black rats, gray rats, tawny rats, grave old blooders, gay young friskers.
Fathers, mothers, cousins, uncles, families by tens and dozens.
Brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, followed the piper for their lives.
From street to street he piped advancing, and step to step the fowl dancing, until they came to the river Weser, where it all plunged and perished.
You should have heard the Hammond people ringing the bells so they rocked the steeple,
Go!
cried the mayor.
And get long poles. Block out the nests and poke out the holes. Consult with the carpenters and the builders. And leave in our town not a trace of the rats.
When suddenly up the face of the piper purred in the marketplace with a,
First, please, my 1,000 guilders.
1,000 guilders?
the mayor looked blue, so did the corporation too.
To pay this sum to a wandering fellow with a gypsy coat of red and yellow. Besides,
Quoth the mayor with a knowing wink.
our business was done at the river's brink. We saw with our eyes the river sink, and what's dead can't come to life. I think. But sir, we're not folks to shrink from the duty of giving you something to drink. But as for the money to put in your poke, 1,000 guilders, that was a joke. Besides, your losses have made us thrifty. 1,000 guilders, come, take 50.
The piper's face fell, and he cried,
No trifling I can't wait beside. I promise visit by dinner time. Back then, except the prime of the head cook's pottage and all he's richen. For having left in the cow's kitchen a nest of scorpions, no survivor, with whom I've proved no bargain driver. And if you don't think I'll bait a stiver, and folks who put me in a passion may find me pipe after another fashion.
How?
cried the mayor.
Do you think I brook being worse treated than a cook? Insulted by a lazy rebel with vested pipe and idle piebald. You threaten us, fellow? Do your worst. Blow your pipe till you burst.
Once more he stepped into the street, and to his lips again laid his pipe of smooth straight cake. In the air he blew 3 notes, such sweet, soft notes as musicians cunning never gave the enraptured air.
And there was a rustling that seemed like bustling, a merry crowd's hustling it, pitching and jostling.
Small feet were pattering, and little shoes clattered. Little hands clapping, and little tongues chattering.
And like fowl in a barnyard, when barley is scattered, out came the children running.
All the little boys and girls, with rosy cheeks and flaxen curls, and sparkling eyes and teeth like pearls.
Tripping, skipping, ran merrily after. The wonderful music was shouting in laughter.
And
He never can reach the mighty top. He's sure to let the piper drop, and then we will see our children stop.
Well, lo, as they reached the mountainside, a wondrous portal opened wide, as if a cavern was suddenly hallowed. And the piper advanced and the children followed. We all went to the very last, the door of the mountainside shut fast.
alas, alas for Hamlin!
The mayor sent east, west, north, south, to offer the piper by word of mouth. Wherever it was, men's lot to find him, silver and gold to his heart's content.
If only he would turn away he went, and bring the children behind him.
But when they saw it was a lost endeavor, and the piper and dancers were gone forever, the mayor decreed that the record stated duly, if after the day of the month and year, these words did not as well appear.
So long what happened here on the 22nd of July, 1376.
And the better memory to fix, the place of the children's last retreat, they called it the Pied Piper Street. And opposite the place of the cavern, they wrote the story on the column, how the children were stolen away.
And
there it